All right, so today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2019. I'm here in Abingdon, Virginia. Beautiful Abingdon, Virginia. I mean, it really is. This is a really beautiful place. And I'm trying to do updates on my video logs. It's 1 o'clock, Tuesday, September 3rd. And, so I'm going to try to keep, god damn it, which was on the August 25th, 2019, which was a Sunday. I was in Weston. Then I headed away from Weston on that Sunday to a rest stop. I wish I could remember what rest stop, but I don't have Google set up to let me know. I don't have Google set up to track everything I do at all times, because they won't just let you track your history. They have to track every moment of your freaking life, which is absolutely horrible. So, the Sunday the 26th into Monday, I slept at a rest stop. Then going into Monday, I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew that I had to be at the Blue Ridge Busker Fest here in Abingdon by that Saturday, so I didn't have much time. So I was looking for a location from in between Weston and Abingdon, Virginia. Weston, West Virginia, and Abingdon, Virginia. So, and that was like I think that was like a 5-hour drive or something. And it might have been 3. I don't freaking know, like 4. Just keep saying numbers. Okay, so I ended up I drove about 2 hours, stopped at a rest stop, stayed there, and then Monday I was still at that rest stop. Monday, August 26, 2019, I was sitting at the rest stop looking for a new location to go, another haunt to do within the week before Saturday. So, I had a few days, but I couldn't waste time. I planned to go to Gettysburg, but I didn't want to go out of my way because that would have been out of my way. So I just found something along the route, and luckily there was some stuff along the route because we're in the most haunted, I'm in the most haunted area in the friggin' world. Okay, so it was like pretty easy to find something that made legitimate countdowns. So I watched this YouTube video that showed me top 10 scariest places or whatever, top 5 scariest amusement parks. I don't know, that's not what happened. No, you know what happened is I just looked it up. I looked up places in between here and there that were haunted, and then I ended up finding this amusement park. Okay, Lake Shawnee was still in West Virginia. It was in Rock, West Virginia, right? Which makes sense because I rocked that place. That is not funny. Okay, so Rock, West Virginia, where Lake Shawnee is, okay? And so I found this place called Lake Shawnee Abandoned Amusement Park in Rock, West Virginia, and it was on a few countdowns, and I looked up the legitimacy of it. So I was like, okay, we're gonna see if I can book if they'll let me go there. And apparently you could stay the night there, right? I was like, you could do tours or whatever. I was like, that's really cool. And I looked up pictures, and there's like some rides, and it's like right on, dude. An amusement park is definitely a good one to add to the list. A list of things that are haunted. I have a list of different kinds of places that would be cool to do haunted, because I'm trying not to do all the same stuff. Obviously, like every penitentiary thinks it's haunted, and there's like tons of hospitals and insane asylums and all that stuff. So an amusement park is certainly a different aspect, and it's considered, okay, so Lake Shawnee Abandoned Amusement Park is considered one of the most haunted amusement parks in the world on many countdowns and by many paranormal people. So I call the guy up, call the owner, and see if I can stay, and he calls me back about half hour and confirms it. This was about 5 o'clock at the truck stop. I literally just slept like all day at the truck stop and hung out and did research on my phone, you know, because when you're traveling around, you know, sometimes you're kind of just BSing if you don't have a general direction. You're kind of like finding a spot, whatever spot lets you stay there and stay comfortably is kind of where you stay. I wish you could go over here. And actually, I'm gonna walk over here. No, that's a weird, just me talking to myself about nothing, right? But, okay, so I call him, he calls me back and confirms that I can stay there. I mean, I was kind of worried about rain because then he said it's okay. So I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna head that way. So I decided to, I spent the night at that rest area. Then I ended up, you know, I knew I had to drive it was about an hour and a half from me. So I just, you know, hung out and stayed in that rest area till the next day. And that's pretty much all I did on Monday the 26th. I just booked that amusement park, and he said I could stay the night for $70, which I don't know if that price changes because on the website they didn't list the price, but he just, you know, I called and that's all they wanted was me to call. So that's what I did. Okay, I think that's probably it for Monday. So spent the night at the rest stop. Now I'm going to start the rest of the stories.